I'm super proud of Chronos because like we made that game in like 11 months, and I think most people who played the game to completion would probably not believe we made that game in 11 months, but we actually did, and it wasn't even that many people. And we actually signed the deal with Oculus, and I think like 6 weeks later we showed it at E3. And again, that's a testament to how quick the team worked. Like we were able to put together a whole level of the game with a cool boss and all this stuff in 6 weeks. And it was a really special project, I think, because it was one of those projects where like everything just kind of worked. We didn't struggle a lot. We all worked really well together. And the game turned out really, really great, and we were all super proud of it. So I'm really proud of that game, both the way it was made and the way it turned out.
With Chronos, we were actually pretty chill in the studio. I think it was actually when we worked on Dead and Buried is when we started breaking TVs. I think we've lost 3 TVs at this point, mostly to trying to throw dynamite. So that was pretty funny. But I think that was when we started getting way more active with our VR games. We had to buy covers for the TVs to protect them from future assault.
Set upon this task alone, without your brothers.
That's mine! Come and get it!
So quick to combat, your whip ready to crack.
Darksiders was a hey, should we do this? And if we do this, it's not our own IP, but we're excited about the franchise. I mean, it's our home. You know, it's what we started out with. Vigil. You know, Dave, one of the core founders of the game. You know, basically, you know, writing the script and just the whole idea of seeing that to fruition. You come back and it's familiar, and I think that we had taken enough time off to come back and make it familiar, and you understand how to make the game. You understand what made it special in the beginning, and I think the studio is quite excited by that. You know, it's a big title for us. It's not our own IP. You know, people, while we had so much great time on Chronos or for Mother Sons or any of our other titles, this is a big project for us because a lot of people know about the project, and there's a lot of fans out there that have high expectations, and we want to make sure we hit those expectations. And I think that's good for us as a studio because we still have that traditional AAA title experience and where we want to play at and what space we want to be at.
I remember stories of the world before the reckoning. A world before the monsters. Nobody knows where the root came from, or why they're after us. But they're there, in the dark. Some of the last humans with the way they live are monsters too. The rest of us hold our own, but the root keep coming. Life here will never be like the stories once told, but this place is home, and we never stop the fight to it back.
My favorite part of working on Gunfire is that all the projects we were making are cool. Like, they're fun, they're games I would play, and not everybody gets to do that. I think for me it's a little extra special because A, we're small, and I feel like everybody here has a lot of access to anybody in the studio. They can come talk to me whenever they want. There's not like a large corporate structure, and there's a lot of cool stuff we're doing, and it's more than one project. Like, if you get bored of something, it's not a problem. We can just move you on to something else, or you could switch to another project. And there's just a lot of room here, I think, for people to express and be creative. And I think for me, having control of your own destiny means that you're not in a situation, and this happens a lot in the game industry, where like you live or die by something. Like you are in full control. If I die, I died because I failed, not because someone else failed. And that's really where I want to get to.